This is the center of an empire whose power is represented in this extraordinary world map of American military bases. 4,000 bases in the United States, almost 1,000 bases spread across every continent.
The bases that we have around the world, hidden in plain sight, are the real territory of our empire. But at the same time, we maintain independent governments in Japan or South Korea or Germany. They don't have autonomy when it comes to foreign policy, so it's a very sophisticated and effective system. And the beauty of this system is that most people pay no attention to it at all. They think it's just a natural occurrence to have 50,000 American troops in Japan.
Many of these bases have been set up to combat China's worldwide economic influence. From these bases, the United States operates a secret army in 147 countries.
The winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, President Barack Obama, has committed to trillions of dollars to our nuclear arsenal. He's committing trillions of future dollars to war in space. And we need an enemy for all this money, and China's the perfect enemy.
You've written that airstrikes and naval blockades have a role to play in punishing China. You've described the need for sea mines. You've described the need for special forces, US special forces, and missiles placed in islands. This sounds like a preparation for war.
What the United States is doing, again, is responding to provocative behavior on the part of China. And just as we did in the Cold War, the idea was to have a position of military strength such that your adversaries were not tempted to act in aggressive ways or try and employ coercion to get their way.
In 2015, the US Navy rehearsed a blockade that would cut China's lifelines of oil and trade and raw materials. The danger of confrontation grows by the day.
Our operations and our presence, first of all, is warmly welcomed by the vast majority of the coastal states, but secondly, is fully accepted by the Chinese.
Excuse me, is it fully accepted?
Chinese
My impression
leaders,
is that they're scared. And this is what they're scared of, a noose of bases right around China. Missiles, bombers, drones, warships. A provocation of war.
The United States has gotten into a situation where there's a lot of military, saber rattling, and it's really being orchestrated from the top.
Where are we going to stop this process before it starts a war? And then if the war starts, where does that end?